Of Ashen Steel is a captivating third-person open-world RPG developed by a dedicated team that cherishes the spirit of classic old-school RPGs while integrating modern design elements. It merges traditional mechanics from the genre's classics with contemporary conveniences. This game is a collaborative effort between the independent studio Fire and Frost, marking their debut project, and the company tinyBuild. There is no guiding marker system, and quests won't hold your hand, so you'll need to rediscover the thrill of exploration and allow your curiosity to lead you in a world that offers rich rewards for those brave enough to unveil its mysteries. The game immerses us in a fantasy universe inspired by the Middle Ages, or more accurately, to a once-flourishing island situated within the unforgiving realm of the Kingdom of the Seven. This land, once vibrant and alive, has slowly deteriorated over time, ruled by a harsh authority that has forced its people into escalating poverty. We step into the shoes of a character who, although starting from the very bottom of the social structure, is destined to impact the future of the whole kingdom.
And there has been no word from the Sixth Island for some time now. Worrisome rumors of islands seceding and declaring independence started to circulate in the capital.
Tristan! Tristan! You alive in there? Open the door, you can die later.
Damn it, Medez.
Never fear, princess.
I'll break down this prison door and have you freed in no time.
Seriously?
Sorry, I got carried away. Did you just wake up? Everyone's wondering where you are.
Wait, surely it can't be. It's not today.
Well, yeah. Everyone's been at the Guildhall all morning waiting for you. Wilbert finally sent me to wake you up. Said to bring you in dead or alive.
Damn it all.
What's all the commotion about anyway? Is old Willie trying to give you more work?
Well, you could say that, yeah.
You only just finished that last job. Why didn't he give this one to one of us instead?
The work involves maps that I made.
Which maps? The ones you were doing for 6 months?
Not those. The ones of Grayshaft.
The 5th island? I could have told them what they need to know.
I doubt that. I experimented with a new way of charting the reef locations. The Marauder system.
Oh, so you're saying that it's your own fault, huh?
I suppose so.
Finally! About time!
So, you said everyone's waiting at the Guildhall?
Not anymore. Those armoured lumps got all nervous and headed off. They're at the port. Said to have you come and meet them there. Who are they anyway?
Old friends of Willie's. That's my understanding of it.
From the Order? Armour, cloaks, stony faces. Never thought Willie would have those kind of friends.
Well, only one of them's a friend, apparently. Captain Gellert. The other's just his second in command. Sirdar's his name.
Well, that would explain why they're so attached at the hip.
Look lively! What are you reaching for, you clod?
Bring those here.
Hey, be careful. How many times do I have to tell you?
Where's
Jonak? Anyone seen
Bosun will flog the hide off you for that.
So, here we are. This is where we part.
Here we are. What? You're not coming to see me off?
I saw you off from your house. Willie already gave me a scolding when he sent me to fetch you. And I don't really want to catch his eye again.
What did he scold you for?
I thought it was going to be an ordinary day at work, so I took a little nap.
Sleeping on the job? Medez.
You'll want to talk. Well, I hope you have a good trip, and come back soon. You might even make it in time for Titan's Day.
That's right. You know, I was going to invite Kaylee.
That's the way it goes. Can't help it. You won't have time for the fairer sex and all this ordered business. Safe travels, Tris.
So long, my friend.
Tristan, my boy, what took you so long?
I'm sorry, Master Wilbert. I got the days mixed up.
Well, nothing to be done. At least you're here now.
If
If you'd have taken any longer, your master would have had to sail off in your place.
But don't think you would have gotten off easy.
Don't scare the poor man. There's no harm in waiting a little.
I ordered you to be here at noon. Follow my commands exactly from here on out. This isn't a pleasure cruise.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
That's the last thing I need.
Gellert,
What?
can I speak with you a moment?
Don't worry, Cartographer. The captain isn't as stern as he looks. He'll grumble a bit and then calm down. You haven't forgotten where we're sailing, right?
An old cove on the southwest shore. The landing spot was chosen by your navigator to avoid the harbor.
Ah, see? Your memory's still sharp. So you have no problem deciphering all those clever squiggles on your map. What possessed you to chart everything in the Marauder way?
Theirs is the most accurate system.
Ah, I see. Grayshaft's reefs have been the ruin of many, so accuracy's a must. Oh yes, I meant to ask you last time. Any chance you can handle a sword?
Somewhat.
Did you do your military service on Tantarus?
Like everyone else. So, if you give me a sword, I can put it to use.
I'd like to hope it won't come to that. We need your skills as a cartographer, not a swordsman first and foremost.
And if a fight does happen, no need to worry. We can always protect you.
I feel better already.
Tristan,
Yes, Master Wilbert?
take this. I expect a full detailed report. Write down every step you take. I'll check it when you get back.
Of course, Master Wilbert. You can always count on me.
I certainly hope so. Right then, honorable knights, Tristan, as they say, 7 winds guide you.
Every blessing, my friend. The one will watch over you.
Farewell, sir.
Those clouds don't bode well, Commander. I don't like this weather. We can wait a day or two, can't we? Grayshaft isn't going anywhere.
Not possible. The General's orders were clear. Immediately. The volcanoes will soon awaken.
The blight. It's coming now?
So it seems. Our path to Grayshaft could well be cut off. Orders are orders. Rally our brothers, Sirdar. We need to get underway while the sailors are still sober.
Hear that, Cartographer? Bad weather, volcanoes, sweaty men in a cramped cabin. Not worth trading your soft bed in the capital for, is it?
Nothing to do for it. Our duty calls.
Speak sense, Tristan. As for the soft bed, it'll be all the softer once this is over. Now muster those lazy sods, Sirdar.
Ready, nuns? Straighten your habits and get on the ship. It's time to head out. Oh, Cartographer! What do you think of Grayshaft?
Not quite what I expected.
I can see that. Your face is the exact color of the island. Have you been to see Hermit? He's our physician.
I'm looking for him now.
You'll find him that way. Ask him for a concoction or some herbs to chew. Come find me when you're feeling better. There's something we need to discuss.
Change. Sometimes I wonder why we even have guards. This weather's been mad lately. Sunny, then rainy, then sunny again.
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Hi, I'm Tristan, the Cartographer.
I know who you are. Doesn't change my question. What do you need?
I'm so nauseous, I can hardly stand. I'm sick of looking at the contents of my stomach. Please help me.
Look, here, we're in dire straits. Some sod forgot to keep an eye out on the water barrels back in his starter. Now half the crew's laid out from drinking bad water.
I see that.
Look closer. The sailors are shitting blood. Some of them right in the bunks. So what's that you say? You feeling a little queasy, are you?
Just wait a second and I'll show you.
You're a wise-ass boy, but here's what we'll do. I want to make these poor men a tincture. I already sent one of the sailors to fetch me boiled water. But for the best effects, I'll need some alcohol. There's brandy in my chest. It's locked. Here's the key. Bring me back brandy, and I'll figure something out for your queasiness. Deal?
Deal. I'll get you your liquor.
Heard a couple maulers howling at the walls yesterday. They've grown fearless.
Yes!
3 bottles of brandy. Should I give the physician all of them, or...?
Do you have them?
Yep, I've got the brandy. I brought the brandy. Yeah.
Never send a fool to fetch a bottle. All right, Cartographer, how's your nausea? Still suffering?
I wouldn't be standing here otherwise.
Here, drink this down and then leave. And go get some fresh air. Should kick in quickly.
Thanks.
Nothing's likely to change. Someone was out wandering the streets and yelling like a bloody fool again last night. Happens all the time.
That was quite a performance, Tristan. Are you all right?
I don't know what happened. The physician gave me some sort of concoction. Said it'd work quickly.
Did he send you up for some fresh air?
Well, yeah.
Must have given you an emetic. He loves playing jokes like that.
Some bloody joke.
Look on the bright side, Tristan. You can't be queasy if your stomach's empty. So he did help you, in a way. Even if it wasn't very pleasant. You're feeling better now, right?
Yes, but it's...
Very good. Let's talk a bit. We've sailed almost halfway across the kingdom together, but I hardly know anything about you. This whole journey is like a dream come true for you, right?
Yes. Dealing with paperwork isn't exactly an adventure.
Is that what you think we're doing? Going on an adventure?
I do realise you're going to Grayshaft on important business.
Important, and also likely dangerous. Tell me, Cartographer, what would you do if we encountered bandits? Remember, you stand before an Order knight, so answer truthfully.
I'd help you fight them off. I wouldn't have much choice in the matter. I'd just grab something heavy and start hitting.
One help you. You are ambushed on your way to the privy. The bandits know you're not alone. Their knives are at your throat, and they're demanding you take them to our camp. What would you do, Tristan?
Try and buy some time. Helping them wouldn't be an option. I'd just be killed. But you never know.
You're an interesting one, Cartographer. All right, run along to the navigator. He's getting impatient.
Need to change. This weather's been mad lately. Sunny, then rainy, then sunny again.
Cartographer, it's about time.
My bad.
Are you trying to placate me?
I'm trying to apologize. I know I wasn't any help with charting the course. In any case, I'm sorry for letting you down.
That'll do for starters. My name's Murray.
Triss.
Oh, brandy. You know what the last fella offered me?
Beer?
No, it's a long tale. Want to hear it?
Of course. Tell me.
I made a bet once with a sailor we called Horsefly. We were caught in a storm and ended up in the midst of some forsaken archipelago with no safe harbour or fresh water anywhere around. Just lizardfish and stingers. Horsefly worked in the galley. He started spreading panic. Say we'd been banished to the edge of the world, we'd never make it out. We'd die here and all that. Everyone was in low spirits at the time, so his words started sounding more and more true to them. The captain and the quartermaster stood there, stone-faced, knowing that the smallest action could lead to a riot in this atmosphere. Everyone understood. But after what Horsefly had said, I was stung by pride and suddenly had an idea on how to get out of the situation. So, I told Horsefly, edge of the world, never make it out. You think I'm your navigator or just a useless sack of rat shite, you bastard. He kept going. We're lost, we can't make it out. We'll fall into the jaws of a sea serpent. So I said to him, let's make a bet. If I can't chart us a course home, you can take my most valuable possession. Whatever you can find. But if I can get us back to familiar waters, the second you admit we're safe, you must give me something that can't be found on the ship. And I knew that we'd polished off the last drop of spirits a week before. No more grog, not even a splash of homebrew. If I do this, I said, then you, Horsefly, have to serve me alcohol the second I demand it. The whole crew fell silent. Horsefly came out of his panic to think, then agreed. The sailors all calmed down. They were all intrigued to find out if I could really find a way home. And they wondered, if it really did happen, how would Horsefly get me a drink? To tell you true, Cartographer, I had a trick up my sleeve. The first thing any navigator worth his salt learns to look for in times like that is the cuckoo, our brother's favourite guiding star. It shines night and day, even if faintly. It had taken me a little while, but I had indeed spotted it. Then I knew approximately which way we needed to go, which is why I made such a bold bet. We drifted far, as you can believe, of course, but we did get back to friendly waters. With everyone listening, I announced that we were sailing past the all-too-familiar volcanoes, which meant it was time for me to wet my whistle. Buzzfly, however, was not without his own tricks. Turns out he had a small barrel of incredibly sour wine down in the galley, used to preserve things. All ceremonial-like, he presented me with that barrel and poured me a glass. As soon as the first sip touched my lips, it was as if time stopped. It was more like drinking the driest red vinegar in existence. I had never had anything so sour in my life. The sailors grinned, and all I could do was laugh and admit that he had fulfilled the terms of the bet quite spectacularly. We ended up mixing that wine with water and sugar and shared the resulting drink with the whole crew. Even the captain took a few sips. Those were good times, even though Horsefly is no longer with us.
That's quite the story.
All right, let's get to work, Cartographer. The maps they sent you with were actually quite helpful. Your Captain Gellert warned me that they used a Mioran system or something, but I've managed to understand the gist of it. I've done a rough comparison with our charts. So, one willing, we've made it this far, but we've still got a rough journey ahead of us. Once your order gives the signal, you'll need to raise anchor and enter Grayshaft Harbour like civilized folk. As I'm sure you understand, the reefs around the island are still a threat. While you were busy emptying your insides onto our deck, I charted this course too. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in your opinion. So, tell me, Cartographer, how can we get to the port safely? This'll give me a chance to see how well you know your own maps too.
Be wary of large clusters of waves. They can be a sign of reefs, even though there aren't any in that area according to my maps. It's best to be on the safe side and avoid spots like that anyways.
I agree. I have to admit, I thought you'd be arrogant and refuse to doubt your own wonderful maps.
Better to doubt my maps than lose the entire ship. The course to the west is shorter. If we go around that side of the island, we'll reach the port in the least time possible.
Which would help us a lot, considering we're short on supplies and the crew's in bad shape. You're right, Tristan. Not bad. Not bad at all. You certainly know your stuff when you're not throwing up everywhere. How did you come to be a cartographer anyway?
I was naturally drawn to it. I mean, I was always good at drawing and letters. They accepted me into the Cartographer's Guild as soon as I got out of the orphanage.
Hey, I see. All right. Go report back to your captain. Well done, Cartographer.
Remember how things used to rent prices went up again.
Feckin', what do you want? Filthy
What are you yelling
creatures.
about?
What's it to you? Leave me alone.
All right. It's just that the knights are on a secret mission, and here you are shouting loudly enough to be heard on the other islands.
Hey, shouting, am I? We unloaded some of the provisions from the ship, and had barely put them on the ground when these pests spawned them.
What pests?
Those blight-blasted bugs. Feckin' insects. If they tear through all our food, I'll be flogged for certain.
Do you want me to try and shoo them away? I guess I could stomp on them, or...
No, I already tried that. The quartermaster walloped me good for disturbing everyone. I know what you can do. How's about you squash them all for me? Give them a good thrumping.
How would I don't even have a weapon.
What do you need weapons for? Smash those bastards underfoot. Just rid me of this plague, for seven's sake.
The bugs are dealt with.
Oh, lad, made us 7 hear your words, else another plague may come. In any case, thank you. Perhaps now I can get some rest.
Hey.
What? I'm not asleep. The knight told me to guard the... Oh, it's you.
Aye.
The Order's navigator, right?
Not exactly. I'm a cartographer.
Aren't those the same thing?
How's your work going here?
I've been working my arse off. Who do you think's been cleaning up after you this whole time? By the 7, have some shame.
Yeah. Sorry. I had no idea that would happen.
It's fine. It must be tough being a seasick navigator.
Cartographer.
That's what he said.
Not easy being a deck boy.
It sure isn't. Everyone thinks I'm just some stupid kid. Bring this, hold that, clean up here, move that thing there. I am strong, you know. I can board a ship alone anytime. Nobody believes me. Everyone only laughs when I say that.
You could try and prove your worth somehow.
How exactly? Beat someone up? The skipper would give me a whipping and lock me up in the latrine to lick it clean for a month. Hey, can you help me out?
With the latrine licking?
Not that. Help me prove my worth. Let's fight.
Are you serious?
Don't shit yourself too early, Navigator. It won't hurt. We'll just fling some sticks around for show. And that's it. Give me a hand, pretty please. Do you really want me to spend my whole life as a lubber here?
Fine. Where are those sticks?
Don't you have any? Well, you've already agreed to help, so you might as well go find them.
Do you happen to have a cudgel?
Oh, yes, sure. Give me a moment. You can take... just take this one.
Your leg? Are you pulling my... Is this a jest?
What? It's heavy, solid wood. Hit it, toss it around. Nothing'll harm it.
How goes it?
I am ready.
Let's go, Navigator.
That's it. See you.
Make him see stars.
That's rather
Brutal. I hope he's alive.
How goes it?
Well,
Come on, trash. The whole crew will respect me now.
Can't see tucked in fog like this.
Things used to be.
Hang on,
This
you're
is
the
nothing in
cartographer,
comparison.
right? Tristan. That's what I heard the ordermen call you.
well, you have me at a disadvantage then. I don't know your name.
The name's Rower. You don't have anything to drink on you, do you? The skipper confiscated all the booze before we set sail, so as not to get on your knight's bad side.
I don't. Sorry. I'm just looking for the physician.
Nothing at all.
Don't go thinking I'm just a no-good drunk, by the way. Just that every time there's a storm, or even just bad weather, I get an ache in my heart and feel lousy enough to jump from the yardarms. But a good old portion of liquor makes everything right again, and the noise in my head stops. What I wouldn't give for even a drop.
Sorry.
Damn it all.
They
Hello.
arrested someone in
Do
the
you know
port
where...
last night.
You're the cartographer, right?
This morning I was.
You have it rough, cartographer.
Well, maybe a little rougher than you. Are you hiding here to smoke?
Can't smoke in front of the others. It's all, give me a hit, Squid. Share it with us, Squid. And I only have enough Rutmain for a few more.
What's Rutmain?
What Titan did you fall off of? It's what we smoke on Grayshaft. We were the first, and we taught the whole kingdom the habit.
We? Are you from Grayshaft?
This morning I was.
Why didn't you stock up on Rutmain before we left the starter?
Think you're so clever, do ya? Haven't heard that it's banned from a starter to basalt, then?
No, I didn't know that. Why is it banned?
That's enough, asker of questions. Let me smoke on my native shore in peace.
Why squid?
Stinger nose. Where does anyone get their nicknames? Squids don't smoke, I don't think.
Does anyone have something to smoke in here?
Well, I think I saw the Order physician had some tobacco. Haven't asked him about it yet.
Sometimes I wonder why we even have guards. Have you seen how fat the guard captain's face is?
Do you have any Rutmain?
Not at all.
Squid says he saw you had some.
Don't listen to the deckhands. Tall tales are all they're good for. Now leave me be. I've work to do.
Maybe I should move to the village. The city makes me sick. Heard a couple maulers howling at the walls yesterday. They've
Emmett
grown
says he doesn't have any
fearless.
tobacco.
Did he say anything else?
He also told me not to listen to the deckhands.
Nah, he's just grumpy is all. Someone from the crew tripped him up, I think.
Someone had words with the physician.
Yeah, I think it was Rower, but I wasn't there to witness, so it might just be me making things up.
The bandits around here have grown fearless.
Fog's rolling in.
They arrested someone in the port last night. My bones are aching again. Been trying all...
Have you butted heads with Emmett recently?
Why would I? Don't have a death wish, you know.
Did anyone speak ill of him?
Well, I heard Rower muttering something mean earlier. Can't think of anyone else.
Why is he wearing that junk?
How goes it?
Did you see who was arguing with the physician?
Nope.
Bread prices went up again. We'll be eating grass soon.
Need a drink.
Do you have a rod in Emmett's pickle?
Nah, there's nothing to be mad at. He's a harmless fool. Are you looking to grease the wheels with him? I saw you were really sick.
Well, having common ground won't hurt.
I kind of, sort of, took something from him and threw that thing as far away as I could. You might find it if you climb the rocks on the shore. Bring it back to him and he'll warm up to you for sure.
That's for sure.
What a thick fog.
trust anyone nowadays. Bread prices went up. Eating grass. This weather's been mad lately. Sunny, then rainy, then sunny again. They arrested someone in the port last night. Remember how things used to be? This is the...
Did you lose this?
Oh, where did you find this?
Rower stole it. He threw it away into the rocks, and I climbed there to get this thing back.
Thank you. Here, I remember that you asked about it. Debts take every deckhand.
My bones are aching again.
If that hurt, well, the next one's gonna hurt more.
I hope he's alive.
The bandits around here have grown fearless. Someone was robbed right in the outskirts recently.
Here's your tobacco.
Ignor's arse, that's Watchman.
It wasn't easy to get.
Grayshaft hasn't forgotten me. Blessing me with gifts soon as I get here.
Can I ask my questions now?
Well, I really don't know all that much. Want me to tell you more about Watchman?
Aye. I do wonder what's so special about plain old tobacco.
And that's the thing. It's not plain. If you look closely, there's something else in there.
What is it?
Horsebane.
Sounds dangerous.
Not at all. It's a mushroom. The Prime Striders on Basalt discovered it. They figured it was an ordinary mushroom. But then, the Grayshaftians figured out that just one sniff would set your head spinning. So, they picked it, dried it, chopped it up all fine, and stuffed it in their pipes. And the rest is history. Turns out there were other interesting mushrooms too. Some that perk you up, some that help you sleep, others that'll have you stiff in your trousers, or the opposite. So, they started packing their pipes with those too.
Remember how things used to be? This is nothing in comparison.
Ah, Tristan. How are things with the navigator?
Just fine. He's a fine fellow, and I'm sure we'll get on swimmingly.
Always full of jokes. The seasickness hasn't gotten the best of you yet, has it?
It certainly tried its hardest, Captain.
Call me Gellet. You're a civilian. There's no need for titles. You can speak freely. Have you had a good time?
I'm sorry?
I was told that the Physician's brandy reserves had been pillaged. I suppose one of the crew members will be reeking of booze tomorrow. So, you taught that deck boy a lesson, Tristan. Keep up the good work. I'll have to ask Emmett what his problem with that deckhand was. You don't need any petty conflicts right now. Got nothing else to say, huh? Well, let's talk about something else then.
Have you been to the 5th island?
Yes, several years ago.
Was it an official trip? Did you go in through the harbour?
Too official, if you ask me. And not much more pleasant.
Why not?
Because we arrived in port on the Retribution.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I saw frescoes of it at the church orphanage, but I don't remember them telling us much about it.
I'm not surprised. Because it's on the Order's conscience, not the church's. They send the galley called Retribution when there is a direct threat to the King's authority. or the foundations of our faith are disrupted. No negotiations, no trials, fair or otherwise. Just divine retribution at the tip of Order Knight swords.
And that happened on Grayshaft.
Unfortunately, yes. Those are bad memories, Tristan. Let's not stir them up.
Gellert, why are we sailing to Grayshaft?
Well, you sailed to Grayshaft to make sure the ship reached its shores safely. The crew will replenish the stores of fresh water, and you'll sail back to Astarte. But as for the Order's aims, that's not something you're entitled to know.
I thought we were speaking freely and no titles.
Consider that a friendly answer. In any other case, I'd have punched you in the teeth for asking too many questions.
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
A long time indeed. I broke his nose. Back when I was barely off the boat.
What? Really?
The ship had just arrived from Meor. I was still very young. I had managed to sneak on board and hide out in the hold. And I figured I'd be able to sneak back out when we got to Astarte. But this fop spotted me. Came up to me with one hand behind his back and started asking questions about who I was and where I came from. I was not much of a talker back then, and I socked him right in between the eyes. He fell back onto his rump, stared at me wide-eyed and asked, "Why did you do that?" Then I saw that he was holding a loaf of bread in his other hand. He had wanted to give it to little urchin me, and so we made a trade. I gave him my filthy old kerchief to mop up the blood, and he gave me the bread. We've been in contact ever since.
A little boy alone in the ship's hold? Didn't your parents wonder where you went?
There was no one to wonder about me, Tristan. What about you? What do your parents think of your adventure?
I wouldn't know who to ask. I spent my childhood at the church orphanage.
Don't they tell you the names of your parents when you reach adulthood and leave the orphanage?
Yes, but only if you ask. And at that point, I really didn't care. Well, it was lovely talking to you. I think I'll go lie down.
Wait, now let me ask you a question of my own. That journal you keep, do you really record every step you take as Wilbert commanded?
I'm trying my best.
Can I take a look? I'm curious.
Yes, of course.
Ha! Some adventure you've been having.
That's for sure.
Thank you for lightening my mood, Tristan. That's truly a luxury in our line of work.
Certainly, Gellert. Anytime.
All right, Tristan. We should get some rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Commander, I'll stand watch. I'm wide awake.
That won't be necessary. I've meant to post. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. You should rest as well.
Damn! That hurt! One almighty. This is our physician. Or was. What a nightmare.
Cartographer! Cartographer!
Hey, you alright? You alive?
I'm alive. I'm mostly alive. Ah, just going to rest a bit.
What happened? I remember people... a crash. Then I woke up ashore.
Fun, wasn't it? They were waiting for us. Caught us in an ambush like fish in a net. I think they hit the ship to make sure no one could escape.
An ambush? I thought this was a secret mission.
You thought right, Cartographer. I hope we'll have time to ponder this idea again sometime. But no worries. Things aren't really all that bad.
Right. Couldn't be better.
Judge for yourself. You're alive, I'm alive, and we still have that scroll. Which means we can get to the Order as planned. Just...
as planned? We have to get off this island. Everyone's dead.
Quit your complaining. Our mission is still to find Answer and give him the letter. Once it's in his hands, there'll be an Order ship to take you straight back to the capital. Perhaps there'll be a place for me on that ship too. One willing. Listen carefully, Tristan. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a mess. And I really don't want to kick the bucket here in this one forsaken cove. There was a physician on the ship with us, remember? He always wore a ridiculous hat.
How could I forget? All those jokes about us puking our guts up.
Yeah. So many of us were ready to kill him for those jokes. Look how things turned out. But anyways, we need to find his bag. It's big, with a belt strap. There should be a few healing potions inside in red flasks. They'll help stop the bleeding. Do you know any prayers to the One?
I know the last rites.
How appropriate. While you're looking for the bag, best pray that the potion flasks are all still in one piece. Because otherwise you'll have to go dig up his chest, which went down with his cabin on the ship. And I don't think I'll last long enough for you to find it. Come now. You set sail with us in search of adventure, did you not? Here's your first quest. Save this night. Maybe eventually you'll get around to saving princesses.
Aha! One bottle's still intact. Well, just one.
Well, did you find it?
No.
I see that no written all over your suddenly rosier cheeks. What an interesting start to our adventures, hero.
Sorry, Sirdar. I drank it. I was feeling right rough, and there was a nasty beast lurking near the chest. I wasn't even thinking. It's like my hands just poured the potion down my throat themselves.
But what's done is done. So you drank it. At least you were honest about it. We have a long way to go, Tristan. We have to trust each other, no matter what.
Forgive me.
The One will forgive you. See that sack of shit over there with a sword sticking out of him? Bring me the blade. It's not proper to leave a gift like that. You should find something to defend yourself with, too.
All right. There's something engraved on the handle. To my favourite nephew from Uncle T. He's dead. Because of me. The letter. He said that the order would help me get home. Farewell.
Why farewell? On the contrary. Hello there,
Oh,
my
thank
good
the
man.
One! Please, help me, we were...
So, you're finally awake.
My head is killing me. Where am I?
On the island, of course. Grayshaft, in all its wretched beauty. The more important question here is who the depths are you?
My name's Tristan.
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I asked. My name's Nerest. You from the capital?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. You'll see. Luck's on your side, boy. There'll be nothing left but pieces to pick up of the others.
Do you know if anyone else made it out alive?
Unlikely. Your ship crashed so violently that I heard it all the way from here. Figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning I took my cart over before any other well-wishers could beat me to it.
Well-wishers? Hang on. You were planning to rob our corpses, not help us?
When the sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help. Often can't even find enough to fill my cart.
What are you saying? If you got help right away, some of them might still be alive.
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already been crab food yourself, if not for me. This is a wild place, a brutal place. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how things are here. And us locals aren't too fond of anyone who doesn't know when to shut up.
Even when human lives are at stake.
Especially when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Right then, I have work to do outside. Get yourself presentable. You'll find some old clothes of mine in that chest over there. Once you're feeling up to it, come out to the yard and give me a hand. About time. At this rate, I thought you wouldn't be up till evening.
I was barely alive just a short while ago, you know.
Don't know what this barely alive of yours is, Tristan. On Grayshaft, you're either alive or you're dead. You're...
I'll see. Right, I got it.
No one likes a smart arse, boy. But come now, get to work. One good turn deserves another. You can start by moving these barrels. Put them behind the house, neatly. Once that's done, help me with the weeding. Nasty blighters are out of control. Then come talk to me, and I'll find something else for you to do.
Maybe I was better off drowning. Something's blocking it from the other side. Something's blocking it from the other side. Fantastic!
Keep your hands where I
What's that? Done with everything?
Have you lived here long?
Oh, at least 10 years now. I was a sailor before that, travelled around. Once I met my lady here on Grayshaft, I kept coming back. Once I could tell me old bones couldn't take much more of the ocean winds, I came ashore for good. My son had been born here by that point too, a feisty little thing, like you. So I had to marry his mother.
Was she happy about that?
Course she was. I built this house myself too, so we could live together here. In truth, the Grey took her afterwards. So me and my son...
Why'd you draw that thing on your face?
Ha! Capital, boy. This thing is the Royal Man of War. The symbol of Grayshaft's shipboard fighting forces.
Did you do a lot of shipboard fighting?
You bet your ass I did. I was at my peak then. The Storm Winds War had just started. The men of war are the best of the best. Good as 10 men. Always at the vanguard of the fleet. The elite in a sea of scum. Ah, those were the days. Back before the men of war were disbanded. Thanks for your service. Grayshaft will never forget you, all that. Wasn't long before they did forget us. But we still follow our most important rule.
What's the rule?
To help our own, what else? There aren't too many men of war left, and bad things can happen to anyone. As you yourself know too well. If I see someone with a man of war on his face in a tough spot, my duty is to do everything I can to help him. Even if it means putting my own life on the line. Even when it comes to drunken brawls.
Hey, do you have anything for pain? My head is killing me.
Got some vodka? But work comes first. Those logs over there.
No, Debs, take your vodka. I mean, some kind of decoction, or... Do you have any wolfsbane?
I've got a stiff apple decoction that's strong enough to blow the shell off a snapper. How's that sound?
Forget it. Thanks for nothing.
Suit yourself. But your bandages really do need changing. Know how? No. Well then, listen up. You'll need some cloth, preferably clean. If the piece is too wide, rip it into strips. When you're ready to change the dressing, hold them like this and fully cover the wound. Then fix it into place so it doesn't shift around. And you're golden.
Got it. Thanks. That's a nice knife you have there.
Did you rifle through the whole house? Give me that.
It was just laying next to some bottles.
Sure. I know what you're thinking, and it's not stolen. My son gave it to me when I came back from the sea. He said, phrased it so nicely, "You're me and Mum's captain, and a captain should always have a sturdy knife."
Sounds darling. Where's your son now?
Gone. Once he was old enough, he joined the local guard. Patrolled the area. He wanted to earn money and be able to see us more often. Then his unit went to flush out a gang that had holed up in the swamp somewhere. They went deep into the marsh and, well, never returned. No one ever saw that gang again either. It's been 5 years.
Did you go looking for them?
Of course we did. First, all of us, and the other guards tore the swamps apart. Then eventually, it was just the relatives of the missing men out searching. Then, finally, I was the only one still scouring the swamps and the surrounding areas, like a damned fool, asking everyone I met, "Have you seen my boy? About this tall, with a kerchief at his neck, a red one. I've long since stopped going out to the swamps, so take this knife, boy. It's just keeping my old wounds open. I'm sure my son would approve of me giving it to someone in his hour of need. He was always kind-hearted, always loved helping people. You know how to use it?
Don't hold it by the pointy end, right?
Must be feeling better if you're up to cracking jokes. But if you're not handy with weapons, I suggest making it your first priority to find someone to teach you. On Grayshaft, it's kill or be killed.
Listen, all you've been saying, Grayshaft this, Grayshaft that, wretched beauty, kill or be killed. Does anyone sane live here, or are you all criminals?
Well, first of all, thanks a lot.
I didn't...
And second of all, you're not far off. Grayshaft has fallen on hard times of late. The mines have shut down, and there's no work. The people have been scratching their heads trying to figure out how to survive. And to top it off, the authorities raise taxes so the capital might pat them on the head like good little dogs. So a lot of folk turn to highway robbery, taking up steel or sticks, or whatever they could find, and preying on the weak. The guards started fighting back, and the whole situation just keeps getting worse and worse. Hard times, eh? Hard times indeed.
I'm done.
That's what you think. Go tidy up inside.
No, old man, that's enough. You certainly helped me out of a tough spot, but I'm not your hired cleaner.
Look at the manners on this one. All right, don't bother scrubbing the floor. You'd just be spreading the dirt around anyways. Just bring out the empty bottles from inside, and we'll call it even. You can handle a few glass bottles, right?
Just collect the empty bottles and bring them outside.
That's what I said.
Then I can handle it, yeah. I'll be right back.
What's that? Done with everything?
Your bottles, nearest.
That's done then. Thanks for your help.
You know, it's not really my business, but isn't that kind of a lot of bottles? I mean, there's only so much drink the body can handle.
You're right, Tristan. It's certainly none of your business.
Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your yard?
Ah, that vile stench is going to ruin my nice-smelling plants. Ah, go get to work.
Can we talk?
Right then.
I've got something to ask.
Aye, spit it out.
How do I get off this island?
You don't.
Stop messing with me, Nearest. It's a serious question.
I'm being serious. The brainy bastards up in the capital said the volcanoes are bound to erupt this year. So the last trade ship kissed Grayshaft goodbye a month ago. It's every island for themselves these next 6 months. Well, for the most part. Could still be some reckless old salt in our harbour who would raise anchor for the right price. But we both know you're poorer than a pikefish right now. Sure, you might have a golden gemstone chamber pot in a starter, but no one here will give you the time of day while you're tramping about in me old rags.
So I've got to stay with you for the next 6 months, holding hands and waiting out the blight together.
By the one, do you have rat meat for brains, boy? I pulled you out of trouble. You worked off your debt. We're square.
I'm not keen on being your nursemaid. Barely enough room here for me as it is.
I'll say this. You need to go to the city. If you follow the path from here, it'll take you to an abandoned village. Don't turn off the path. Just keep going. You'll need to go through a small ravine, then pass by a ruin that looks about to fall over. Just past that, you'll see a guard tower. Then you're bound to run into some good people who can tell you the best way to the city from there. Someone might even lead you there, if you have coin to spare.
And what do I do there? Start begging?
The Order is in the city, Tristan. Don't think I didn't notice the insignia on your companions on the beach. So it's not hard to guess who holds your passage home. Although it's not guaranteed, of course.
What are you trying to say?
Hard times have fallen on the Order of the Seven here. just as they have on all of Grayshaft. The Order's knights have seen better days, even if they have a ship, even if they're willing to risk heading out to sea despite the volcanoes. A spot on that ship would cost you a lot. The Order may have gone soft, but they know their worth. It'll take more than money to stir them up, and they won't be moved by empty tales. And you, as we both know, have nothing.
Hold on, but I do have something. I had a letter with me. The commander wanted to deliver it to the local chapter of the Order.
Did you lose it?
I had it with me. Nerest, you didn't...
Listen here, you had nothing back on that beach. Not even boots on your feet. I'd better not be hearing you call me a thief to my face while you're wearing my fecking trousers. The only thing keeping me from making you take them off and kicking you out is that you seem like a decent man, if stupid. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But only this once. Are we clear?
Right, sorry, Nerest.
Sorry, he says. All right, enough of that. I'd say you're onto something with the letter. Must be something important if they were trying that hard to deliver it. Maybe even important enough to barter for passage back to the capital. But the Order won't help you with your search. You need local people. Grayshaft people. Do you remember what the men who attacked you look like? Can you describe them?
Well, I remember one. He had shaggy red hair and a beard down to here. And the other one was almost entirely bald. But his head was tiny, with big ears sticking out like a hobster's.
That's something, at least. Try and find one of the freemen.
Freemen?
That's what the free hunters call themselves. They're a local commune of sorts. Claim to live by a code of justice, but if you ask me, their justice is pretty selective. That's beside the point. They know a lot about what goes on around here. Try and tell them your story. They might just help you. Decide for yourself if you want to mention the letter or not. I've no advice for you there. Right then, that's all I have to say. Farewell, Tristan. Luck be with you.
Farewell, Nerest. And thanks again for everything.
Oh, and one more thing.
What?
No matter what happens, stay on the path.
Trousers? By the seven, what a stink! What kind of person throws something like this in someone else's yard? Another pair of soiled trousers. Oh, they smell just as bad as the first pair.
Well?
I found another pair of trousers. Have a habit of strewing them about when you've been hitting the bottle, do you?
What's it to you? I happened to forage the wrong kind of berry, and it made my bowels weak when I was out working in the yard. So I tossed my trousers over there to air them out. Figured I'd wash them later.
Twice?
Make it to my age first, boy. Then go and find some young lummox and ask him if you're doing things the right way.
Can I help you with that?
Those berries really were something foul. If you want to help out, take a turn around the area. There's a plant with red leaves that grows here. Bring me a few of those. They make an excellent soothing tea. I usually drink some before a journey, to avoid any surprises on the trip.
Here's your leaves.
My thanks, boy.
I'm out of clean trousers.
I'm armed. Go away.
weapon for? What a monstrosity! Rotten monster! Everyone, get over here! Sound the alarm!
What are you doing here?
Working, don't bother me.
Out in the middle of the woods. Are you a forester?
You could say as much. The forest is like the butter to my bread. What about you? What are you doing out here? You seem too gallant for these parts.
I was going hunting, and I found you. My name's Tristan, by the way.
Oh, a hunter, are you? Well met, Tristan. My name is Mix.
Do you need help with anything?
Come to think of it, I do, Tristan. It's nothing complicated. I just have to scout a few spots and do some shovel work. Know what I mean?
Not entirely. Do some shovel work.
Let me put it this way. I have clients who like to keep their goods hidden. Your task is to look for the right spots, do some shovel work, and bring me what you find.
I'm not digging any graves, I'll tell you that right away.
One above graves, Tristan? Really? This is all lawful business, mostly. And on Grayshaft, it's considered honest labor. It's not particularly dirty work in any case. Say you'll do it.
I'll do it. Tell me the details.
That's the spirit, Tristan. Here's the deal. We are looking for 3 spots in the backwoods. One is close by, in a small ravine. There's a tree house around 2. Find the cave. The second one is behind the mill in the abandoned village. Shouldn't be too difficult to find. But the last one might give you problems. It's in the ruins next to the woodcutter's camp. The bridge that leads there collapsed a few months ago. You'll have to go around through the outskirts of Grayshaft. Once you find everything, bring it all to me and we'll split it fair and square.
Split it? I thought these were things belonging to your clients.
It's too complicated to explain now, but they won't mind. You can be sure of that. Any more questions?
Seems a bit shady, Mix, but I think I understand.
Of course it is. Not even a child's tears are pure and clear on this island. Anyway, once you get to the spot, look for earth that seems fresh. That's where the stuff's usually buried. Almost forgot. Take this key. You'll need it.
still warm. Someone was here very recently. Is that blood? Looks like whatever happened here was serious. Don't come any closer.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Are you all right?
Yeah, sure I'm all right. Was just enjoying a nice massage from those fanged bastards. And all this blood, I didn't need it inside me anyways. Are you a fecking idiot?
What happened here?
Oh, you know, just playing with the dogs. Can't you see how much fun I'm having?
Well, what's your name?
You can call me the corpse of a good man on your conscience. Can't you see I've been torn to bits by those beasts? Help me, you lily-livered lummox, before the nickname becomes the truth.
Okay, calm down. Give me a hand. I'll take you back to camp.
What in the depths? I'm not giving you my hand. One of those feckers ripped open my gut and it's taking everything I've got to hold my insides in.
You're bleeding like a stuck pig. Don't have much time left.
And that's a fact. Think you could bandage me up?
Probably, but I'm not really a professional.
Try looking around the area. We'll need 3 or so rags, just as many healing herbs to treat the wound. Now hurry!
Still alive? I've got the supplies.
Oh, come on. Right here. Let me check. Tighter. Oh, that hurts. Oh, you sod. You trying to finish me off? Okay, that's good enough.
The bleeding stopped. I'm not a physician, but I think you're going to live.
I certainly hope so. Not in the mood to die, to be honest.
Those herbs you asked me to get, are you going to make a decoction? Or chew them like a goat?
Oh, he's a joker, is he? If you pound those herbs into a nice paste and spread that on a wound, you'll have anyone back on their feet. Ah, well, not the dead, of course, you know the saying. I'll scrounge up the recipe for you. If you find yourself needing help, come by our camp. Look for the burned-down lighthouse, and you'll find the camp nearby. Tell the lads I sent you.
Just say that. He sent me. Don't you think a name would go over better?
Real feckin' jester, this one never stops. They call me Rump around here, so tell them Rump sent you.
You're not from here either, are you? Your name definitely fits in, though.
Oh, he's clever to boot. Lots of folk here are not from round here. I was a cook at a grand house some time ago. Weren't even allowed to say ass there, so I always said Rump instead. Like the butchers do. And then, well, you know how it goes. Some God-chosen pricks start seeing conspiracies everywhere, and innocent heads start decorating spikes to please the benevolent Lord. They needed a lot of spikes. For the blacksmith's conspiracy, and the carpenter's conspiracy, so I decided not to stick around for the inevitable cook's conspiracy.
I understand.
Right then, I need to get some rest. Thanks again, mate. Just gonna take a breather and then I'll head back to rejoin the others. Hope our paths cross again.
Goodbye. Take care of yourself. It's too dangerous around here. It's too dangerous around here. Get it together, Tristan.
Ho, vagrant! Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Vagrant?
Well, yeah. I can tell by your clothes. No way you've had a good life if you're ambling about in those. Am I wrong? So therefore, vagrant. I'm Fox. What's your name?
Triss.
Well met, Triss. You know, we sort of look like brothers, but from separate mothers. Your father wasn't a hunchback by any chance, was he?
Listen, pal, I have to go.
Which takes us back to where this conversation started, no? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
There's supposed to be a village further down this road. Do you know it?
Of course. But what are you aiming to find there? It's long since abandoned.
What do you mean by abandoned, exactly?
I mean, it's abandoned. The houses are empty, ransacked, all of them. Been like that for a few years. You know, there's a little something I've been meaning to do down in that village. If you help me, I'll tell you about a nice inn nearby where you can spend the night. And I'll toss you a few coins so you can pay the innkeeper. Huh? How's that sound?
What is this little something?
Smugglers use that village as a drop point. They leave stuff and other people come and pick it up. I know where they left the latest stash. And I also know that no one's come by to grab it yet.
Why can't you just do it yourself?
Just because the people abandoned it doesn't mean all the nasty critters did. It's full of rats, wild dogs, maybe even snakes. It'd be tough on my own. Having you tag along would give me peace of mind, since I'm betting that weapon you're carrying isn't just for show.
I'll do it, but I want half the loot.
Oh, come on. Drive a pretty hard bargain for an ordinary vagrant, don't you? All right, fine. We'll split it 50-50. Between brothers. Now, let's go. All right, this is it. Here's the plan, brother. First, check behind that cart of logs. Then look in the big house in the middle. And the third stash should be in the old stable. Look for rough spun sacks, each about the size of a loaf of bread.
Wait, so what's your part in this?
I'll be keeping watch and making sure no one disturbs us. They haven't come to pick up the stuff yet, remember? That means they could show up at any time.
All right, whatever you say. Just keep your eyes peeled. Nothing here either. Something's blocking it from the other side. Get it together, Tristan. I think I've looked everywhere. I should go back to Fox.
Why is he...
Any luck?
Here. There was one sack in each spot.
No, that's not it. We've just wasted time. You sure you've checked everywhere?
There's still another house to check, but it's locked.
Locked? Please. Practically all you have to do is breathe on these village locks and they open. Come on, I'll show you. And there we go. Just like I said. Go on in. You know what to look for. I'll be outside. Sorry, Triss. You were a great brother, but I'm an orphan. Guess family just
What
isn't
a
my
little
thing.
shit.
Anyways, thanks for the help.
Now how am I supposed to get out of here?
I'll be damned!
come any closer.
I actually enjoyed thrashing you.
Hello. Ah! You frightened me. How the depths did you get here? Whatever it is, I'm not buying and I'm not selling.
You're not very polite.
Huh? I said get out. Always wandering about. If it's not those damned woodcutters, it's ruffians like you. I don't want anything. Leave!
Aren't you lonely here?
What business is it of yours? Anyone with half a brain knows not to come near here, and that's how I like it.
What happened to this village?
Grayshaft happened. This used to be a mining village. The ore was plentiful, and the village prospered. And then on one cursed day, everything came tumbling down. The miners broke through an underground spring. The whole lower level was flooded. Many people died. You may think, how could it get worse? And then a month later, the upper level collapsed. The graveyard grew larger day by day. At some point, there were more people underground than above it.
So, you're the gravekeeper.
Right.
Do you need any help?
Help? Don't really need help. Just need no one bothering me. There's a shady fellow lurking around the village. Go see what he wants and get him out of here.
over here! I need help!
What happened?
Can't you see? Just look at how those ash suckers defiled my sweet Eleanor.
You mean your cart? You named your cart?
What of it? Didn't the old barnacle bucket you rode up to the island in have a name? I decided she needed a name, so I named her.
Does everyone here have an eye for outsiders?
It's just immediately obvious. You all walk differently, speak differently from us. And you all go around with your noses stuck up in the air, even if you come from some dingy backwater.
You have quite an interesting way of asking for help. What happened to your cart, anyways?
I'm trying to tell you. My beauty here was raided by obsters.
Not the prettiest sight, I'm sure.
Most indeededly. To continue, there's a small camp nearby. Those ash lickers are holed up there, I'm sure of it. I can't risk Eleanor being turned into kindling, so I can't leave this spot. Do you think you could go and get her wheels back for me?
We have a deal.
Another one!
Strange. It weighs almost nothing. Listen, I'm not trying to disturb you. I was just wondering if you have any cartwheels.
Maybe I do. What's it to you?
Some hobsters took those wheels off a cart.
So what? Going to town and buy some new ones. I'm planning to make a water wheel out of this one.
It's kind of small for that sort of application. Besides, it's more than just a simple wheel.
What is it with you and this wheel? I traded it fair and square for some hooch.
How about this? I'll bring you another bottle, and you give me the wheel.
2 bottles. And you'll have to promise to never bother me again.
Deal. Don't come any closer.
get yourself free.
I told you. Why didn't you listen? Hey, you! Why'd you take that dagger?
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
He wasn't thinking either. Idiot. What an idiot.
What happened?
Took on a bunch of scumbags. I told him to stay out of it, but as you can see, his honor as a guardsman was more important to him. On Grayshaft, honor. God, what do I tell his family? That he died a hero's death? That means feck all. Can't feed a family with heroics. This island is killing all the good left in me.
Should we give him a proper burial?
No. Let his body lie here as a reminder. God, I feel a bit better. Whoever you are, thank you. I had to get all of that out. Farewell.
closer.
That hurts! Serves him right.
Well, 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 little brother. Looks like I'm not the only one who wants to rip off your bushy tail.
Oh, thank the seven. Triss, please help me.
Get down from there.
Please, you have to forgive me. I'm really sorry. I got scared. You cut those beasts down without batting an eye. And back in the village, you came back waving your weapon, handed over the sacks of loot. But I saw blood dripping from your hands. I was shaking in my boots. I figured as soon as I said we got what we came for, you'd set my blood dripping just the same. You're an idiot. You're right, Triss, you're right. I'm really sorry that things turned out like that. How about we just pretend like nothing happened? You just take your half, like we agreed.
This isn't half, Fox.
Come on, it was me who found out about the stash after all. Plus, I'm risking more than you. I'm the one who lives on the same island as the smugglers. And you're just passing through, just blown in on the wind, and you'll leave just as easy. Nothing to worry about. Don't be an arsehole, Triss, come on. We're like brothers, right?
Half, Fox.
Damn. Right. You're really just like an older brother. I won't forget this, Triss. If you end up staying on Grayshaft, find me again. I'll introduce you to some folks. Trust me, you won't regret it.
Sure thing. All right, brother. Get going before you run into any more rats.
I hope we'll meet again, Triss. So long.
I've heard of it.
I'm armed. Go away.
Ho, fellow! Some help!
What's wrong?
You see, my pal and I were having a bit to drink, right? And, well, I can't find him now. I mean, it's not that he's lost. I know where he is, but...
But what?
I'm afraid to go there alone. Will you come with me?
There wouldn't happen to be some cheerful lads with axes at their belts waiting for us, would there?
Come off it! I'm no bandit. It's just... something's hissing over there. Skittering. Makes me feel right uncomfortable.
Show me the way.
Oh, thank you. Well, let's go. You can't have gotten far.
Everyone, get over here! Sound the alarm!
monster!
Seems he's who we're looking for. I found your friend. He's dead.
Oh. I knew we shouldn't have gone drinking. But now I've got to look his wife in the eye. Thank you. Here's something for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the village now. What's your name, anyways?
Tristan.
Thanks again for your help, Tristan. Farewell.
Hello.
One guide you, my son.
What do you do here?
I heal the body, and for those who are willing to listen, the mind.
Not for free, I assume.
Correct. The church survives on donations alone, but we healers never charge more than we need to. 25 gold for ointment to treat minor wounds, 50 gold if your wounds are serious and require herbs, and 75 gold to treat plagues or the like. As you can see, the church truly charges only what is needed.
The locals don't trouble you?
No. We live in peace with all the people of the island. And if someone were to dare raise a hand against a servant of the church, the one will give me the strength to persevere. I will not be shaken.
Yeah, that's the last thing I need. Ah, feck off.
Ain't got time to wash the mugs.
Excuse me, do you know...
Are you gonna order something? Or are you just planning to gab all day?
I hear you. What are my options?
You can order a beer and take a seat. Or you can order a beer and pay for a night. An hour ago, you could have ordered beer and stewed potatoes. But now, believe it or not, all that's left is beer.
Do you know who that man outside the fence is?
Do you think I know everyone who hangs around here?
He said he's one of the freemen.
Nah, no good comes from them, I'll tell you that.
Instead, why don't we talk about... Can you tell me how to get to the city?
Why do you need to go there?
I just want to see it. I've never been.
Nothing but foul stench and wicked folk in the city. Grayshaft is lovely everywhere, but there.
So, you won't tell me the way?
There's only one way for us around here. But you should head due north until you hit the old stone fool. Then bear west, and you'll get where you want to be.
Thanks, I think. Instead, why don't we talk about... the King's brother? Is that the name?
It is.
Does it mean anything?
Yeah, it does. It means I'm the King's brother. Yeah.
I'd like to stay the night, that's all.
Where is my frog?
What do you mean, the beer's gone sour?
Ran off with a dog.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Nothing left but the love.
Ain't got time to wash. Got time to wash.
Ran off with a dog. Nothing left but the love. Oh, no one's singing along.
What do you mean, the beer's gone sour?
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Do you have something for me?
What do you do here?
Did a rock fall on your head or something? I'm a caretaker in the Gravediggers Guild.
What is it the caretakers do?
One above. Go pester someone else. I've got my hands full with work right now. Hold on a second. You're not from round here. Ha! Almost had me fooled. Your face could pass for a local's.
Thanks.
All right, let me tell you what's what here. We post all sorts of orders on notice boards. I'm sure you've seen them. They're all over Grayshaft. Anyone who wants to can take on an order. So if you want to earn some coin, best be quick. The orders usually get claimed within a day. Once you're done, bring it to one of our brothers. Like I said, just look for the indigo caps. Got that, Astartian?
Seems simple enough. Although, I never said I was from a starter.
You capital types are so easy to spot. Lost expressions, ruddy cheeks, and perfect teeth. There is something about you, though. But anyways, I told you how it works. The rest is up to you.
I have your order.
All right. Let's see what you've got. Nothing you brought us is right. Are you sure you didn't mix up your orders?
Hey, you know the song about the frog?
The frog? No.
Fine.
I wanted to ask something.
You sure found someone to ask. For sure.
Well then, I won't bother you.
Hey, wait. How do I put this? It's a bit awkward, but could you spare a couple of coins? I need to pay to stay the night. I'm in no shape to make it to the city.
You don't look like a beggar.
That's because I'm not. Never was. I work in a bank in Grayshaft. I mean, well, we're all on Grayshaft, but I mean in the city. Anyways.
How did a banker end up with no money in a place like this?
I was here on business. In that tavern there. We lent them money, and they sent me to deliver it with a contingent of guards. I brought it here, turned it over, got the receipt, and then... Well, you see the state I'm in. Lend me a couple of coins, won't you?
Why aren't the guards helping you? Taking you back or lending you money?
Some use they are. The bank only paid them to accompany me here. Accompany me here. No money for the way back, they said. What good am I? I'll get there on my own. I won't make it.
Why did you get so drunk?
I didn't mean to. I didn't think. That greasy mug, Sawyer, pulled out a bottle of something from behind the bar, poured me a glass, and said it was on him. I remember taking a sip, and then another. And then the next thing I remember, I wasn't at the bar anymore. I was right here. Sawyer grabbed me by the shirt, shook me, and said, "Pay up, you boner, for that expensive booze, and the guard's beer, too." My tongue was in knots, everything was swimming. I mumbled, "You said it was on you." And he said, "As if I'd give out drinks to you miserly wretches." He threw me onto a chair. I couldn't even lift my arms, they were so weak. So I just sat, slumped over, while he went through my pockets. He kept saying, "Where is it? Where?" He took the coin purse. Then he got even angrier, kicked the chair hard enough to throw me off, and went back behind the bar.
What do you mean, a beard?
Oh, my friend! Sing with me!
Here you go.
I'm still 3 coins short of a bear.
You said a couple coins.
Well, where there's 2, there's 3. That's how our bank works, at least.
I'll do my best to steer clear of it then.
No, come by. Come by if you need help with anything. I'll offer you my assistance.
All right. It was nice talking with you. By the way, my name's Tristan.
No, don't tell me. I don't care. I won't remember it anyway.
How would you recognize me if I came by your bank then? Don't tell me you're better with faces.
No, everything's all fuzzy right now anyway. Just say the password, and I'll know who you are.
What password?
How about safer next to your naughty bits than over your heart? Can you remember that?
Yeah, I think so.
Just don't forget. Again, safer next to your... Oh, shush.
Hey, Astartian. You are from Astarte, aren't you?
Who might you be?
My name is Kutsu. Don't ask me about it, you wouldn't understand anyway. Are you from that ship? The one that sunk in the cove?
What makes you ask that?
Well, you look like someone who's not from the city. So you didn't come from the port, and there's no other way in. The reefs, you know?
And what?
I meant no insult. None at all. Just asking.
You know far too much for someone who's just asking.
Well, that's what I'm good at. I figure things out. Overhear something here, see something there, connect them together, and then I know things. Anything you want to ask? Might be I can tell you something useful too.
Do you know who sank the ship?
Of course not. There have been rumours going around the island about some odd fellows, though. Clearly not from here. Dressed all in black. Quite a number of them happened to be around when that ship of yours came in.
They were here too?
Yeah. Everywhere, from the abandoned village to all the winding back roads in the area.
I was attacked as I was leaving the cove.
Were your attackers wearing black?
No. My guess is they were marauders. One was a massive red-haired fellow, and the other had enormous ears.
And there was a third with them, right?
That's right. You seen them?
I heard them. They were arguing with someone in Eversby. The red-haired man broke one of the villagers' arms and knocked out half the teeth of another. The rest of them managed to drive the man out but I don't know where they went after that.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Ain't got time to wash
Greetings. Oh, 7 blessings, 7 blessings. How about a drink? Drinking alone is no fun.
I'm not one to turn down a drink.
That's our man. Cheers to new friends. And melt.
I'm Tristan. All right.
Oh, rat piss. An insult to a noble beverage.
Careful. The man behind the bar might take offence at that.
So what? Let the bull bastard hear what a knight of the Order has to say.
The Order of the Seven. Your armour is rather shabby.
You think a knight's only as good as his rags and shades? No, Tristan. The act of serving the One is in our hearts. It's part of us. Something you can't take off so easily.
A fine toast.
Oh, how about one more drink?
Do you know a knight by the name of Answer?
Of course I do. General Answer. My commander here on Grayshaft.
Where can I find him? I have to speak with him urgently.
What about?
It's sort of a long story.
None of my business anyways. Answer should be at our base in the city. If you follow the path to the north, eventually you'll come to the city walls. I'm sure you'll figure it out from there. Now, remember the last time I was in the city myself?
I've heard the knights on the island have fallen on hard times.
Well, compared to how it used to be when the Order held Grayshaft in a tight fist and the riffraff didn't even dare squeak, yes, the knights here had respect, status. The governor favoured us as a loyal servant of the crown should. But then Ratwold showed up. Everyone goes through troubled times. It's just they last longer for some than others.
What do you mean the beer's gone sour?
Pardon me, can I ask you something? I'm not from around here.
I can tell.
Yes, I'm sure. Is there anything interesting around here?
It's the alehouse, but other than that, it's just woods.
I see. Do you live in the woods then?
No. I'm from the village, Beaversby.
Is it far from here?
Far if you're on foot. Nearby, as the horse trots, but the horses are all dead, so everything's far now.
Is life good in your village?
No worse than anywhere else. If it weren't for the outsiders, it'd be just perfect.
Do outsiders come by often?
Nah. Eva drives them away. Especially when some real lummox comes barging in. Might drive you away, too.
Take care.
What do you mean the beer's gone sour?
My bones aren't aching, so that's a good thing.
Huh? What do you want?
Nothing. Sorry.
Oh, get lost in. Quit breathing down my neck.
Oh, man! Tell me, are you by any chance going up, river?
Upriver, downriver. I'm just exploring, so I guess I could go side river too.
So, if you're going against the current, do you think you could get to the waterfall?
What waterfall?
The waterfall. The one, river, where the water crashes down from above. Can you take a look?
What's there to look at?
Fish have been, well, the fish aren't, biting at all for a few days now. Could be there's poaching going on, or perhaps a fallen log is, blocking the water. I'd, like to figure out what's wrong, and you're headed that way anyway. So, how about you look into it?
I wouldn't say I'm exactly headed that way. Very well. If I happen to pass by, I'll take a look.
Thank you kindly, man. Can't catch even one fish. What else am I supposed to use as a chaser?
A chaser?
Come on, damned.
What? What?
One speed to you.
And to you.
Are the fish biting?
Hardly at all. Only the small ones. Not even worth keeping. I said we should have gone down to the river, didn't I? The fish always bite there. Our bucket will be full by now, and we'd be done with this bottle too. I'll say it again. The fish only bite on the other side of the river. If we take the crossing, we won't even be at the fishing spot until evening. But Thatcher said he knows where it's shallow enough to ford. Why would we take the crossing? Sure, take his word for it. How much had he had to drink when he said that? We're not going to the river, so go ahead and uncork that bottle of yours now if you're getting impatient.
Have you thought of using different bait?
We don't need advice from you, whippersnapper. It's not our first time out here. We know the fish around and what they take to. We have bait for every taste imaginable. Worms, larvae, sea cake, even blight damned fruit. But nothing's biting.
What do you do when you're not wearing holes in the seat of your trousers sitting around?
What
Do we do? We drink.
You have it good.
That's for sure. Not a bad spot, if not for all this mess around. Calm, peaceful. Just a place for a nice stiff drink.
Are you from the village? Since you come here often.
Aye, from the village. I'm Chuff, and the fat one is Blub, also from the village. Who you calling fat? I'm not going fishing with you anymore. Of course you are. Can't drink alone, can you?
I'm Triss.
Now we're acquainted.
Why don't you try another fishing spot?
Other spots are full up with our own regulars, you know. We're used to this one. And it's peaceful here. It's dangerous out in the woods now too. And you have to pass through the woods to get to the river. So, we're better off here, eh?
This is great.
I can sense you. You're a good man.
Is everything all right?
Yes, everything's all right. Thank you for asking. Would you mind helping me with one little trifle? My eyes aren't what they used to be, you see. Could you read me this letter?
Letter?
Aye. My sister sent it to me, but I just can't make out the words.
Certainly. Give me one moment. I read the letter. It's definitely from your sister.
Marvelous. Tell me what it says.
I read the letter. It's definitely from your sister.
Marvelous. Tell me what it says.
She says she hates you. I'm not comfortable reading the rest. It's nothing but a stream of insults in your direction.
Oh, that certainly sounds like my sister. We never did see eye to eye. I wrote to her not long ago, hoping to make peace, but no matter. Can't bring back the past. Thank you for your help. Here, something to eat.
Sorry sight.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Sorry, friend, but we're not accepting any orders today. It's our bookkeeping day.
I'm just looking around.
Oh, not from around here. What's your name?
Tristan.
Glad to make your acquaintance, Tristan. My name's August. You wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would you?
I might be. What sort of work?
Oh, this is the mercenary hall. What sort of work were you expecting to find here?
Well, mercenary work?
The big wars are all over, and we're just ordinary folk now. So are you interested in some work?
I think I am. But you still haven't said what sort.
Just pass an invitation along to a friend of mine. Haven't seen him in years, what with me busy here with work, him over in the outskirts.
All right, like a letter. All right, like a letter.
No, just tell him. His name's Prax. Tell him his friend is inviting him to do some drinking and whoring. Bring him here, and then we'll go over to the Hound together.
Why is he wearing that junk?
What do you mean the beer's gone sour?
Are you ready? Let's go. What else have you heard about the Freeman?
That if I want to find someone, you lot are the first I should ask.
Really? Well, that's not entirely true. We do know a fair few folk on Grayshaft, of course, but nowadays we have a lot of visitors stuck on the island because of the volcanoes. They don't usually get much further than the harbour, although some venture out into the city. And now they'll be pondering how to while away the coming months. Some of them will most certainly roam around the island. Are you trying to find someone?
An ugly brute with shaggy red hair.
Can't say I know anyone like that. But if he's a memorable type, keep asking round. You're sure to succeed sooner or later. Just look at those little bastards.
We're under attack!
If I were you, I'd take a look and see if there's anything useful.
Why? Looks like nothing but junk.
Junk it may be, but there are plenty of crackpot ragpickers on the island who'd pay for it. A few coins certainly wouldn't weigh too much on your pockets, would they? Let me know when you're finished. Ready? Let's keep moving.
Ah, blasted creature. Hey,
Serves him right.
They're getting bolder by the day. Soon they'll start showing up in people's houses.
It wasn't like this before?
Not to this extent. The animals are going mad. Maybe because of the coming blight, maybe for some other reason. Not long ago, I raised the idea of our men sending out patrols, but they told me there are more important things to worry about.
What a lovely place.
So I'm doing it on
What's
my own
that statue?
for now. Stand and watch myself. That's the Prime Strider's monument. An eternal tribute to the first folk to set foot on Grayshaft.
I knew there were monuments like this on the islands, but I never could have imagined they were so big.
Indeed. It always leaves an impression. Well, here we are. The outskirts are just a bit further down the road. Off to the right, well, there's plenty that way. But sooner or later you'll come to our lands. Freeman territory.
I'll keep that in mind. Are you going back to rejoin your folk now?
No, I'm planning to stay here for a spell. Not right here on the side of the road, of course. I'll set up camp somewhere nearby. If you're not in a hurry, you can keep me company a while longer. There's something I can show you too that I'm sure you'll find useful.
Why not? Let's go.
Here you are. Have you used one of these before?
No, I haven't.
Nothing to it. Watch. Did you get all that?
Yeah, I think so.
Then keep it. Think of it as a gift.
Thank you. And thanks for showing me the way. I'm glad to have met you.
And I you, Tristan. May you have clear skies above, friend.
I'm not good enough to do that.